What about you? I've just had a knock at the door and I've received this thing. Well, that big, and what was in it was this. New toys. Toys for big boys. Did I actually need this? Probably not. But, when you see something on the YouTube and you go, oh, that's a car job, I must look that up to see if that's a reasonable price. And then when you see that it's not really that dear, you sort of can't resist it. Well, I can't anyway. So, a fellow YouTuber posted a wee vid, I don't know, about a week ago. Not that long anyway. And there he is there. JL's Auto Solution. Guy called Jeremy. He's only on, when I say only, 489 subscribers. That's dead on. I think he's only been doing this a wee while. And he's in Montreal. And does a lot of Hyundai Canes. So he has a wee video there. There's there. Powerprobe temp kit. 81 views 1 week ago. JL's Auto Solution. Check it out. There you go. So do I need this thing? Well, probably not. So I bought that, which is the main unit there, and an extra wee probe thing. And, well, it wasn't that dear. If it was, stupidly expensive, I wouldn't have bothered, but it's pretty cheap. On the old Scamazon. So here we go for the Scamazon. $37.99. And you get one probe. And that's what it's called there. Powerprobe temp kit. Dual zone wireless. Purchased on the 30th of May. And then I bought an additional probe. So, it has 2 channels on it. And it's $14.99 for the additional probe. So, it's pretty affordable. Not that dear, But, yeah, it's just a big boy's toy, really. But, yeah, well, might come in useful. So by all means, go over to JL's Auto Solution there and check that channel out. And the wee video on this very unit is there. I have no problems giving shout outs to other YouTubers of, like if they give you ideas and stuff like that. That's, that's what this is all about. And it's all about sharing your experiences. And, if you get something and it turns out to be a load of rubbish, well, I'm certainly going to tell you. So what this is it's just a temperature probe, but it's wireless, and it is cheap sort of thing. You put AA batteries in it, and there's no chargeable batteries or anything like that. There's no lithium ion in it or anything like that. But that keeps the price down, and it's it's going to be occasional use for me anyway. So we're getting into the season of climate control and all that sort of carry on. People are discovering their AC doesn't work and stuff like that. So I thought this would be a handy wee addition. And you get this number 1 with it there. And then that additional one there that I got is a number 2. So these things, that puts out a signal, which this picks up, and it's measuring the temperature. And the idea of that wee clip thing there is, you clip it onto your vents, in your car. So if you have 2, if you go for the extra 15 quid and buy 1 and 2, then you can measure each side. And it also tells you then the ambient temperature. So we'll just pop this on here. Let me see, get you into focus. So it defaults into that Frankenstein number 65. What? I don't know. That's roasting. Here, hold on. Right, that's more like it. 18.4 degrees French. So let me see. What do you do here? So in this wee box, can you see that? There's a number 1. So we'll turn number 1 on here, and it flashes and nothing happens. So hold on a minute. So I've already mucked about this a wee bit, so I think this is what you have to do. Turn that off, turn that on again, stick it into centigrade, and so that's picking up, that's the temperature. So for some unknown reason, that in there is half a degree less. Oh, it's coming up a wee bit. So there you go. So accuracy wise, don't know, maybe not. So I think that's the wireless signal. But anyway, the top one is the temperature of this, and the bottom one is the temperature of that. So we'll pop this other one on here, numero 2, and we'll flick through. Oh, it's not picking nothing up. So hold on, we'll knock her off. Knock the mothership off. On again. Stick it in English, and there's number 2 there now. So there's number 2 transmitting. I'm gonna flick. Oh, don't too quick. There's number 1. Number 1 and number 2. Number 1. I'm hitting it too quickly, I think. So with 3 temperatures then, that's the crack. So here we are in our scientific research laboratory, and what we're going to do is we're going to put number 1 in the freezer. Oh, it's ice cream in there. I'm going to put the other one in the oven. Oh, right, it's just been sitting heating up a wee bit, so I don't want to cook it. I might melt that. Try it again. There we go. Right, what have I got? Okay. So, ambient temperature, 8.1. Number 1 is in the freezer. It's 2.3 degrees. And number 2 is in the oven. I've kept the doors open just so these things don't go extreme. It's 28. So there you go. There's the 3 temperatures. Right, so I have a wee gizmo in a test vehicle here. Now, I don't think this is dual control, but we'll turn that up full, and that one there's on 3, and it's blowing out the vents there at you. We'll have number 1 in the left, and numero 2 in the right hand side here. So we'll flick them on. There we go. That one's on. And that's that on. So we'll get our wee receiver here. We'll turn her on. Defaults into Frankenstein. So I don't like that. And there's a wee light on it here too. So what are we getting? It's going to be a bit mad at the moment. So it's flicking between the 2 itself for some reason. So maybe it's has to pick a signal up or something. There we go, it's settled down. So our ambient at the top there, 21.5. Number 1, which is that one, the left, is 23.3. Slightly warmer. And number 2 there, is 45. Right, so big difference between number 1 and number 2. And when I did this, I did this before I started recording, and I went, well, there's something wrong with this. So that one there, the vent is on, and in this one here, the vent is closed. So we'll turn that on. There we go, turn that on, and we'll get our wee boy up here. So I think you can see that better the light on there. So number 2, 46, and there's number 1 creeping up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off again. Actually, so I'll close that off again, and keep it on number 1. So let's see if it's dropping. There. Yeah, it is indeed dropping. So I don't deal in Fahrenheit at all. You know, Fahrenheit numbers are completely meaningless to me. You know, that's 65 there. That's just like, I don't know. It's like off the scale. You know, it's like, you know, to me that's a temperature you fry eggs at. But let me see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is coming down. It is coming down. So we'll knock her on again. So this is just an experiment. I don't know where this will. It'd be a wee bit of use if you've got, you know, complaints of cold air blowing one side or something like that, the climate control. So we're on number 1 there, and the vent is now open. So we'll see if it rises up. And yeah, it rose up pretty quickly there. And we'll flick the number 2. It's sitting at 46. So we'd expect that one there to come up to something similar if we give it a wee second or two. And so, like, there's 4 buttons in this, and as far as I can see, that's it. You know, there's not much to it at all. Pretty simple to use, and indeed could be useful. Handy wee tool for the dual zone cars, you know, I think. And it's made by a company, Powerprobe, which yeah, they do make some decent stuff. And I thought for the price point, you know, it's not really that expensive. And you know, the idea is that it is designed for doing exactly that, clicking it in the event, you know. So it wouldn't be much good around the engine or anything like that. Well, maybe you could click it on the radiator or something, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, number 2, 47, number 1, 45. So they are becoming a wee bit more similar. So anyway, apparently it says, what is it saying, up to 5 meters or something, I think. Wireless. There we go, 46. So they should really sell it with the additional probe, I think, with the 2 probes. You know, you have to buy the second probe separately for an extra 15 quid. And the backlight keeps knocking off. I wonder, can you press that and hold it? No. I don't think there's any real smart functions with it. 48 on 2, 47 on 1, and 21 ambient. So there you go. It gives you definitely an idea, you know, of what's going on with your heating system. So anyway, I think you get the point. Waffled all too long as usual, and well, that's it. Many thanks for watching. You saw the prices there, where to get it if you want to get it. Check out Jeremy's channel. He maybe says a wee bit more than me on it, but there's not really much more to say, I don't think. There's 48.3 on 2, 48. No, it's creeping up. 48.2 backlight, 48.5 in that one there. So the car is running and the car is heating up. It's only, I don't know, what's that, nearly 60 degrees in the coolant temperature. So yeah, it's you could just throw this on and turn them on, and you know, rather than standing with your hand in front of the vent, which of course you could do, and you get the reading there. Number 1, 48.7, Number 2, they're about the same now. See that? So the right hand one seems to be always that tiny wee bit warmer. 2 48.7, 1 48.8. It's just just as I say that, number 1's went hotter than number 2, but both about the same. There's number 149 there. Number 149, number 2 48.8, and the ambient temperature's keeping up. Well, there you go. That's another gizmo. What's that saying? Powerprobe temp kit. You can available on Amazon in the UK, and yeah, I'm not, no affiliate links, no promotion. I bought this myself out of my own money. I am not sponsored by Powerprobe. Neither is Jeremy, and we're just showing you this stuff. And I think that's not that dear. Like, you know, it's I think it's pretty good for the price of it. Wouldn't like to pay much more, mind you. Wouldn't, if it was any dearer, if it was like 80 quid or, you know, something like that, I wouldn't have bothered. But because it was pretty cheap, I thought, you know, we'll just chuck that in the shelf there. And you know, coming into the summer here, we'll maybe start to get a few climate control concerns. So there we are. Okay, off alone for long enough as usual. Many thanks for watching. As ever, all the best. Bye. Get me out of here. I'm roasting sitting here. Get up out of here. Jesus.